Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to see a very special game. This was played between Hillarp Vs and Thomas Laurusas in the Olympiad. This was selected as the best game of this year by chess.com. I was analyzing some lines about this game, trying to understand what happened, and I thought, well, I have to cover this in my channel, so here we have Hillarp played knight f3 first move, Thomas played d5, g3, knight f6, bishop g2, g6, and c4, c6, and we are like in an English here, b3, bishop g7, bishop b2, black castles, white castles, and a5. All this has been played before. I think they both know this line. Knight c3 and knight e4, knight a4, bishop takes, knight takes, and knight d7. And here we are more or less in a middle game situation. Hillarp played d3, knight f6, and d4. b6, trying to develop the bishop, is the only undeveloped piece black has. So rook c1, bishop b7, and knight d3. This is an interesting square in this kind of structure. So rook c8, knight e5, knight takes, d takes, e5, knight d7, and now queen d2. This is like a pawn sacrifice here. After d takes, c4, rook takes, there is a pin here. That means that the knight is actually not protecting the pawn here on e5. But the idea Hillarp had here was that he will have some attack possibilities. After knight takes e5, rook h4, the queen is ready to go to h6, creating really strong threats. That's why Thomas played h5 here. Rook d1, now the knight is hanging, knight takes knight, and now Hillarp found another very interesting move. Instead of taking here with queen, which could be bad because black can exchange queens and they have a pawn in advantage, so that could be very good for them. Or taking with the pawn, creating an isolated pawn here on the d file. He just played here queen h6, and he's preparing to take in the next move. Queen d6, rook takes knight, queen f6, bishop e4. White is threatening now rook takes pawn, and after pawn takes rook, they will have checkmate on h7. Black plays bishop h6, threatening the rook, and white played here rook e3. Rook h5 is not working right now because black can just play queen g7. Now they are threatening the rook because they are protecting this square, and also they are threatening the other rook. So this is not good for white. That's why Hillarp did not take on h5 right now. He just had to move the rook. He played rook e3, queen g7, trying to exchange queens, queen g5, trying to avoid to exchange queens, and rook d8. Black could also play queen f6 here. Maybe white would have repeated, and then we wouldn't have this great game in the history. But fortunately, Thomas decided to play rook c d8 And now Hillarp decided to play queen takes e7, rook d1, king g2, and now queen a1. Now both kings look in danger. He played here bishop c6, rook g1, king f3, queen f1, and king f4. And this is an important moment of the game. Hillarp wants to bring the king to h6, creating strong threats. Black took on f2, which is a bad idea. Maybe a good move for black was here queen a1, trying to bring the queen back. But after queen takes pawn, king g5, king g7, trying to stop this move. Observe that after queen f5, king h6, white has a very strong threat, queen takes rook, and rook e8, checkmate. And there is no way to stop that because black queen has to protect this square. So in this position, he decided to play king g7, but then rook f4, queen takes pawn, queen f6. If they go to g8, white can just play king h6, and this is going to be checkmate. So after king h7, Hillarp just finished the game with another great move. He played queen takes g6, and this is winning. In the game, Thomas played king h8, but you need to know that after f takes, white plays rook e7, bishop d5, and rook e8, and this is winning for white. So after king h8, white just plays king h6, and now it is going to be checkmate. So this is the game I wanted to show you. These are my notes about this great game. Also, it's very interesting that this game looks like Short versus Timman. I have covered that game as well in my channel. The link will be down in the description. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I did. If you think this was more or less good, give me a like. That would help me so much. So that's it. Thank you and bye for now.